UltraRAM, a new memory storage technology that is 10 times faster than traditional DDR5 memory. It can do this with a claim of a 1 nanosecond write latency. I can see this as a kind of an interesting problem though, because now with software engineering, we won't have to be as cautious with our efficiency. So we'll be right back to where we started. With this new technology, it can outperform traditional like SSD storage by 1,000 years, it looks like. That's a lot. Traditional SSDs are usually around, 10 years or so, maybe longer if you use it less, because it has an endurance problem. If you write to it a lot and you make a lot of writes or edits, can only take so many of those, which that's what gives it the shelf life. Like, you can store data in there, sure, but then if you want to change that data, now you're starting to degrade the device's hardware. This new technology, UltraRAM, says it can outperform traditional SSD by about 4,000 times more. So if it's so fast and it's so efficient, but it still has one of these endurance problems, and it's faster than traditional DDR5 memory, that seems like a really great replacement technology for this, but it has an endurance problem. With traditional memory, a lot of things are changing very rapidly in that random access memory. Did that design pattern on a storage device like UltraRAM, we might see some significant degradation of its capacity and its capabilities. So then what use cases could we have for this? It just seemed like a much better solid state drive in this case, right? A really good one, and it's even faster than memory. As another bonus, with the efficiency comes a reduction in energy consumption by about 10 times less, it looks like, maybe even more. Oh, it says it's 100 times more efficient than memory, right? DRAM. Well, they're comparing it to DRAM. If they're comparing it to DRAM in terms of its efficiency on energy consumption, but not to SSDs, it seems like an unfair comparison, but we'll overlook that for now because it's already something very promising. All right, this technology is being innovated and funded in the United Kingdom. They were able to make this innovation through something called a triple barrier resonant tunneling technique, which is a structure that allows data to be stored for over a millennia. So in memory storage, we need to flip bits between 0 and 1 to store the state of information, and with the new UltraRAM, it can change those gates very quickly and very energy efficient. So we can see really great potentials for mobile device applications here, and also, why not everything else? One thing that is missing from the news article is the volume of data that can be stored. Is it gigabytes? Is it terabytes? How far can it go? Or is this one of the major limitations of the technology? They're not talking about it, and we don't know the specific details. Obviously, at a certain point, we'll probably be able to increase that storage density quite a bit. Meanwhile, we will have to wait and see what they come out with, and the news that we hear about later on.